tugiye kureba hamwe ibibazo bikunda kubazwa cyane muri exam y'imibare, cyane cyane ku bantu biga mu wa gatanu, mu wa gatandatu. Rero twabiteguriye abantu biga mu wa gatandatu kugira ngo babashe kwitegura examen national. So ntabwo ushobora kujya muri examen national utabanje gukurikirana ibibazo byabajijwe mu wa gatanu ngo umenye ngo ni ibiki ese bikorwa bite. Ibi ni bimwe mu bibazo byabajijwe mu wa gatanu. Urabona ko icyari cya 11, cya 12, cya 13, cya 14, cya 15 ndetse na section B. So ubu rero mugomba kujya muri examen mwarabanje kubirebaho. Nimushaka muratwandikira muri comment tuze kubaha ibisubizo bya buri examen zakozwe mu wa gatanu zatanzwe na NESA. Aha rero ngo mubibona, iki ni ikibazo cya mbere turaza kugikora. Kizi batubwiye ngo without calculating explain why determinant y vector is coordinates are 0. So as the second law, this is question number 11, as the second law is twice the first law, that to say the R will be equal to 2R, then the determinant will be equal to 0. So after seeing this, you know that the second law, this 2, 10 and what, -4. So you see that it is twice of the first law. First law is that one, which is this one horizontal. This is 1, 5 and -2. It's the first law, and 2, 10 and -4. It is the second law. So the second law is twice of the first law. So that's why the determinant will be equals to 0. That's why you can. That's the reason you can give here. So watanga iki gisobanuro rero, as the second law is twice the first law, so that's to say the second law is twice the first law, so that the determinant will be equals to 0. So to get question number 12, it is said that given A and B matrices, representation of linear transformation F and G respectively such that, so baguhaye matrix A na matrix B, so bari kubaza ngo find the matrix representation of golf. So when asked to find the golf, means you take the G then times the F. So that's why here we take the G then times what, F. The G is represented by A and F is represented, no, the G is represented by B and F is represented by A. So that's why you can multiply this one. So to multiply this, we take this times 3, then plus 3 times -1, then plus 2 times what, times 4. So then it goes to the other one here. For this row also you can take 3 times 3, then for the second you can take -1 times 3 plus 0 times what, times 1, then 0 times what, 5, until you get the answer, as you know how to multiply what we call a matrices. So you have to multiply this by using that formula, and you just will get here this one as the matrices of G times F. If bakubajije gushaka golf, you can multiply G times F. Here hano nibwo nababwiraga ko fata kabiri kube gatatu, then teranyeho gatatu kukubye -1, teranyeho kabiri kukubye kangahe, 4. Nahangaha nibyo baba bagenda bakora 5 ku kandi. Noneho uze kwibone aho waruvuye, for this is the column 1. So kujya no kuri column ya kabiri, fate 2 uze gukuba nufata 2 uraza kuyikuba na 4, then uteranyeho gatatu ukubye kabiri, uze guteranyaho kabiri ukubye negative 5. Iyi ni kuri second column. So nurangiza uze gufata nanone 2, uze kugenda ubikora gutyo, uve ufata 2 times 1 then plus 3 times 0 and 2 times negative 3. So uze kubona the second column. Then go to this one, negative 1 times 3, then plus 0 times negative 1 and plus 3 times 4. So niyo uraza kubona hano byatanze. So uze kongera uhinduke negative 1 times 4, then plus 0 times 2, then plus 3 times negative 5. So nibyo uraza kubona ari ibi ngibi byabaye hano. So ufate negative 1 times 1, then plus 0 times 0 and 3 times negative 3, aribyo uraza kubona aribyo byatanze ibi ngibi. So uze kuri last row, 1 times 3, then plus 2 times negative 1, then plus 2 times 2. So nibyo biraba byaguhaye ibi ngibi, times 4 nibyo biraba byaguhaye ibi ngibi. So wongera ufate 1 times 4, then plus 0 times 2 plus 2 times negative 5, nibyo biraza kuguha ibi. So wongera ufate 1 times 1, then plus 0 times 0 and 2 times negative 3, nibyo biraza kuguha ibi ngibi. Then finally uze kubona the matrix yacu imeze gutya, ariyo gofu. So nitujya ku kibazo cya 13, it is find the center and radius of the sphere. You are given a sphere which is equal to x squared plus y squared plus z squared plus 4x minus 8y plus 6z which minus 7, which will be equals to 0. So here you can write in a standard form, where here we have x squared plus 4x plus y squared minus 8y plus z squared plus 6z minus 7, which will be equal to 0. And you can use a completing square, where we have x plus 2 squared plus y minus 4z squared plus z plus 3 squared and minus 4 minus 16 and minus 9 minus 7, which will be equal to 0. The completing square here, we take x plus 4 divided by 2, then squared, and here we take y minus y plus negative 8 over 2, which will give us negative 4, then squared. For here we get z plus 6 over 2, which will give us 3, then squared. Then that one we take 4 squared, we have to subtract it here, minus 4, and this one squared we get subtract it as negative 16, and 3 squared we can subtract it as negative 9, then and also negative 7 as it is given. So later we get x plus 2 squared plus y minus 4 squared and plus z plus 3 squared, which will be equal to 36. So hence this is a cycle with a center. We take this as here center, center, and center. So the center will be equal to A, B, and C. This is A, B, and C. So for here, which is positive, the formula is said that the x minus A, then squared. So when it is here positive, means the center will be equal to negative 2. And for here which is negative, means we take 4 as positive, and for here which is positive, take 3 as negative. So the center of the sphere is negative 2, 4, and negative 3. And the radius, here we take the square root of 36, which will give us the radius, which is 6. So given that, for the question number 12, which is find the Cartesian equation on the lane alpha, solve the points A, which is 3, 2, and negative 1, and B, which is 4, 4, and 0, and perpendicular to the beta, which is equivalent to x plus 4y minus 4z, which will be equal to 3. So for this question, 4, we take A as this one and B as this one, and beta will give us this one as a plane. So we take the direction vector by taking the B minus A, where it is A, B, but the direction vector, when you take this minus this, we get 1, 2, and 1. So for the B beta, we have coefficient of this one, which is 2, 4, and negative 4. So that's why we have here beta direction vector as 2, 4, and negative 4. So the alpha, the plane alpha, will have A and AB and beta. So that's why here we have x minus 3. This is the position vector we are given with. So x minus 3, y minus 2, and z plus c 1. So this is the direction vector, which is B minus A as 1, 2, and 1. And this is the coefficient of the plane, which is perpendicular to it, which is 2, 4, 2, 4, and the negative 4. So a determinant of this must be equals to 0. If it must be equal to 0. So the alpha will give us this one. When you do this collectively, so we get this as equal to 0, and the alpha is equal to negative 12x plus 36 plus 6y minus 12 plus 0z, which will be equals to 0. So the alpha will be equals to 2x minus y minus 12, which will be equals to 0. So this is the plane we are asked to find out. So the plane will be equal to x minus y minus 12, which will be equals to what? To 0. So let's go to the question number 15, just to find the vector position of the point on the section of the line. So we have the line here and the line here. It is two lines, line 1 and line 2. So if we have this, so we can find out the intersection of this. So the intersection of this, we must equalize each part. So we take this x equals to this, and this y equals to this, and this z equals to this, as here it is given here. Take this as equal, then this will give us, after getting the last one, we give us 3, this one, and finally we'll have t equals to 1 and lambda equals to 2. So for t equal to 1, x will be equal to 6, and y will be equal to 5, and z will equals to 1. So the line 1 intersection line 2 will give us 6, 5, and 1. So just to find out t and lambda, and then finally find x, y, and z. So to find x, y, and z, we take the line, any line here. You can take line 1 and replace the value of t and lambda, or we can take line 2 and replace this and this, and then find out the x, y, and z. So we get the final answer as the line 1 intersection line 2. So the vector position will be equal to 6i plus 5j plus k. So this 6, it is this, and 5, it is this, and 1, it is this. That is k, I, and j in the vector position. So thank you for watching my video, dear friends. So I'll be happy to be with you in another video. If you have any problem about this or any other questions, you can contact me via the WhatsApp as 07827727746 and D46 again. Can you write to me on WhatsApp what the problem you have about different question of mathematics and physics and either chemistry, so in order to solve it as you want. Thank you for watching, my dear friends.